Okay. Hey everybody, how's it going? How you doing? What's up? We are back with more Silent Hill F. We are at the final fight, and we are at the hardest difficulty. We are doing the true ending. It's called Ebisugaoka in Silence. We tried yesterday for quite a while, and I had an absolute come apart a few times, and then I was like, okay, I'm getting too like scunched about it. So we are gonna try again. I watched a video and someone suggested an Omamori loadout, so we might do that, but we're gonna try it with my loadout for a little bit. This is not what we're doing all stream. We're gonna move on and do other stuff. We have seen this. Shit. It already begins. Nice. Okay. Don't be a jerk. Okay, I was mid-heal. This is already going swimmingly. Okay. Okay. What's up? Fucker. Okay. Oh my, that was mid-heal, stop! Already, okay, I want to look at the Omamori list that someone put in their video. So we're gonna do that real quick. It was ones that I don't think I'd ever really like looked at. Let's see, I might have to look at my phone. Okay. And that quickly. Alright, equipment, Omamori. We're just gonna remove all of them, and I kind of regret that because I know I don't fully remember what we were using. Okay, they recommend suzerain. And they are not in alphabetical order. Okay, what does this do? Perfect dodges become easier to perform. Sure. Rabbit. Press heavy attack immediately after performing a perfect dodge to deal a powerful counter. Sure. Tanuki, which is towards the bottom, turns physical damage received into sanity damage. That feels like something that can be exploited. Okay. Dolphin. And we just passed Boar. That's the last one we want. Slightly restores current max sanity after a perfect dodge. Okay, sure. And Boar, what do you do? Greatly increases stamina recovery speed and greatly shortens out of breath duration. Why not? Is this the dream team? Is this what's gonna do it? We don't have Serpent equipped, but that's okay. Well, it takes sanity anyway. Hey, not ready, but I'll be right back. Okay, you're fine. Take your time. We have 2 repairs. My weapons won't heal because I don't have otter. Shoot. Okay. We're gonna skip. We're gonna go. That takes a crap ton of sanity. Get hecked. Celebrate good times. Come on. I was like, why is my camera looking like that? Oh, jeez. Okay. I don't think I actually was able to drink that divine water. We run. Okay. We run part 2. Shit. Shoot. Go. Oh, fuck off. What the hell was that? Get away from me. That took so much. Nope. Shoot. Shoot. What the fuck was that? There we go. Shit. Ooh. Shit. I know you're suffering, but the way that they designed the fight movement is pretty neat. Oh, it absolutely is. This fight is gorgeous. Shit. I want to get a drink, but now doesn't seem like a good time. I don't know what this does. Shit. Oh my god. I have no idea how much damage this little lightsaber is doing. I don't think that should have got him, honestly. What is that? What is that? What is that? Okay. Nice. Shit. Oh, shit, 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 shit. Shit. I feel like I haven't talked in like 20 minutes. I'm so sorry. Did we do it? Is that it? I think we did it. A fifth phase. We're all zoned in, focused. Just. Is he staying? No. Okay, let's run.
本当にすまない。久しぶりの祝言に酒が過ぎたのだろう。普段は温和な方なのだ。
どうすればいいの？
この場は私が何とかしておく。
琴雪さん、一緒に。
すまなかった。私は君に全てを与えたつもりで、君が一番欲していたものに気づけなかった。私も君と同じものが欲しくなったのだ。君への愛は酔狂なまじないによって生み出されたものではないと。行きなさい。
もし私たちへの愛が本物だったなら、また会いましょう。私たちもしっかり悩んで答えを用意しておきます。
I kind of think it's concerning that we didn't see or hear any other people in there. What does that mean? There should be another scene. I like this music. This music is really good. What does this mean? So he was obviously under the control of the spell, the fox spell, foxy spell. But she told him not yet, because she wasn't ready, and he's figuring things out. But why did she have a missing poster? What happened to all her friends? She said she wasn't ready, but then she was so willing to cut all of them off. So where does that leave us? I hope there's another, there should be a mid-credits cutscene. But what the heck? We got through the fight amazingly easy though. Those omamori that were recommended were amazing. I think it was the Tanuki one that instead of physical damage received does sanity damage. That's OP. That's amazing. It's so good. I don't even have words. That's how good it is. So mid-credits cutscene where everybody's okay and what does this mean for her going forward? How does this connect to the first ending? Does this connect to any other endings? Who are you working for? It was beautiful, and I loved it, and Silent Hill F is a great game. There's no way it's not one of my favorites. People don't play the game this many times if they don't love it. Okay, let's see. I was not expecting to get through that fast. That's insane. What was that? 3 attempts? 2 or 3 attempts? That's wild. I wanna... Can we skip and not skip a cutscene? Letter from Kotayuki. The days have grown warmer where I am. What is it like in Ebisugaoka? I can still recall the startling beauty of dandelions peeking out through the cracks in stone walls. I would like to express my appreciation for the letter you sent me. It was quite enlightening. I will follow in your footsteps and start by simply trying to enjoy life. As per your recommendation, I purchased sauce-flavored senbei for the first time just the other day. I must have been quite a sight to see. A man dressed in a suit buying cheap rice crackers and eating them with the children outside the candy store. The children laughed when they saw me, saying that real grown-ups don't buy such cheap snacks. And so I explained to them how I wasn't able to eat many treats as a child, which is why I'm eating them now. When they heard that, they began swarming around me and telling me all the different delicious ways you could eat sauce-flavored senbei. Though I must say I was taken aback when a child suggested I try putting strawberry jam on it. Imagine such a scene, a full-grown man eating snacks with children. While I was rather embarrassed, I felt like I had regained a part of my lost childhood. I intend to become reacquainted with my inner child, discover my own dreams, and live life to the fullest. And once I have done so, I hope to reevaluate my feelings for you. Oh, cutscene, sick. It was 200 less than yesterday. How did you get up there? Why is it so quiet? Why is it so quiet? That's Junko's. What the hell does that mean? Well, there wasn't a river running through town, was there? Was there a flood? What happened? Alright, we're Googling. We're cheating. We've played through this game 5 times, and I don't know what happened. I'm literally just motherfucking getting here. We beat the boss in like 2 attempts. We popped off. We absolutely popped off. Was she? I don't think she went back. Let's see what Reddit says. Yeah, there isn't water there. Like, the river running through, that wasn't there. So it looks... Okay, we're gonna skip this. Ebisugaoka in silence. So... That's the... I think that's the Lost in the Fog difficulty. So someone said it's from the geysers and stuff, and everybody had to evacuate. But, like, why would she still be there? Why would they still be within, like, walking distance? I don't think she made it back. But does anyone that goes to Silent Hill or has shit happen to them in Silent Hill ever really make it back? It's finished. Our happy little string has all its charms. Okay. What are we... What does that mean? It's open to interpretation. You can just... Well, she had her missing poster. She absolutely had a missing poster. How did she get a letter? How does the post service still work in her version of Ebisugaoka? I don't know what all that means. What do you guys think? What do you think? We talked about how Ebisugaoka basically means luck hill in Japanese. But I feel like we have. I think we talked about it at the beginning of last cycle. Okay, so someone said, I think it's pretty clear by defeating both gods and not fulfilling her part of the sacrifice, this caused the water dragon's power to be unleashed and destroy the town, and probably kill a lot of people. Of course, there would be no lights in a flooded, destroyed town, and many structures would collapse or be destroyed. Why wouldn't she have mentioned that, though? Because, like, if she was taken and gone for an indeterminate amount of time and then put back, and it's like, oh, there's a fucking river going through where there was not once a river, that would kind of raise an eyebrow, would it not? Or, like, someone says it's an old version of the town before like the town was fully built, because it didn't look like anything was destroyed. Tell me what you think in the context of this ending, because I fired and missed this part. I wasn't expecting us to, like... That Omamori combination was diabolical. It was so good. It was so good. I don't know. I don't think she went back. There's no way. So I wonder if she's like removed and kind of in a separate, I don't want to say like pocket dimension, but like off to the side. I need a book that tells me what everything means. Wouldn't that be great? Like a book with all the art and all the ending explanations and like concrete. This is a good person. This is a bad person. You shouldn't trust this person. Because I've said in my outro for like months now that we shouldn't trust Fox masked men. But it wasn't all his fault. Like it wasn't just him. So I don't know what I don't know about that game. Let's see what achievements we still have left. A design Bible for this game would actually be so absolutely that it would be phenomenal to look at. Okay, let's look at the PlayStation app and see. It's interesting. It separates game progress, so like your story progression from like your trophy progress, and I'm still not used to that. So I looked and it's at 100%, and I was like, there's no way. We have 53 of 57 trophies. I don't like developer explanations of Eastern games. They tend to be immensely contrived, but a design Bible would be awesome. I feel like the only way I would be content with like an explanation of all the endings and stuff is if we heard it directly from the people who wrote it, who like created it, because they would absolutely have the best like input as to what everything means. So yes, we are missing 4 trophies. One of them you get for having all the trophies. So, well, I think two of them are ending based, which is kind of a bummer. Okay, so one of them we have to defeat the Tsukumogami without getting hit by an arrow. So I feel like that's going to be a lower difficulty thing. But then we have to get the 4th ending again because you have to beat the Tsukumogami and the QB in under 10 minutes, which sounds so difficult. I have no idea how long our end fight took, but it felt like it went on for like 3 days. So there are 2 based on endings, and then we have to beat Rinko without getting hit by her puppets. So we're looking at 2 more playthroughs. Will I do that on stream? I don't know. Maybe. It's from the first playthrough to the last playthrough, since we're not looking for everything, I feel like we were able to like pare down the playtime by a few hours, but that might just be something that I do on my own? Question mark? Or like I don't know. I don't know what I want to do. Any input? You need to move on to Silent Hill 2 or Resident Evil 4. Wait, look. Look. We have it. We have the disc. We have the disc in a damaged case, and it came in a mailer, and I picked it up and I could hear the disc like sliding and rattling around. And I was like, oh, that's good. That's perfect. That's awesome. So, yes, we finished that in I've been blabbing for like 20 minutes, but that took a crap ton less time than I was anticipating. We have so many other games that we could move on to. I kind of set a rule for myself for the time being. I'll break it soon, I'm sure, that I wouldn't start any like other big game until I finished a big game. And I consider this kind of a big game. So we're still working on a lot of other stuff. And I just started Elden Ring too. So, that's all the endings we've gotten in Silent Hill. F. Gorgeous game. Absolutely stunning. I know I was like real shitty and like scunched towards the end of it, and I'm sorry. I feel like we usually keep things pretty lighthearted, but for a while I absolutely made no progress and just it was annoyance at myself for not doing things correctly, and in turn it turned into lashing out at the game, and I don't love that. Silent Hill F, you deserve better. I was bad. I was so bad at it for a while, but yeah, that Omamori setup, very OP. So it's literally been an hour, so we have some time. What else do we want to play? What else do we want to do? We already saved. Okay. So, oh, I wonder if we get a new... We do! Oh, that's gorgeous. Okay, we get a new scene. That's amazing. I don't know why I'm surprised. We've gotten a new one for every cycle. You want Resident Evil 4? I don't want to start Resident Evil 4 right now. I was thinking more like a puzzle game. You've been demanding Resident Evil 4 for like a year now. Which I feel like should move it higher up on the list. Resident Evil is puzzle. No. You know what I'm talking about. Well, so you've demanded I play it for 3 years, and you've insisted that I stream it for at least a year. That's so nice. Okay. Okay, so I'm gonna take a second, exit out of this, maybe look at my PS5, see what we have to play, and then change stream title and stuff to get set up for something else. So give me a few minutes if you want to suggest something that's not Resident Evil 4. I'm sorry, not yet. Crossimals. I don't have the dock to play at my computer, and I don't have a cord that's long enough for the time being. The dock is like really high up on my to-buy list though, so I'll be able to move my Switch, play Resident Evil 4 2005. I feel like I have it, honestly. I think I downloaded Resident Evil 2 recently. But yeah, give me a second. I'm gonna get stuff moved and I'll be right back.